What's going on, man?
It's Sloading 42, right?
What's
That's
up?
what
What's up? Yeah, that's what I go by, man. Yep.
Adrian the Genuine, or the Genuine Family. Today, I'm going to ask him some questions, brief questions about his background, his inspiration, and what made him lead to comedy. So, bro, do you believe laughter is the best medicine?
It is, man. I feel like that's something that uplifts everybody's mood. Like, if you're depressed, that's what I go to when I'm feeling down.
Okay.
You know, I always look for a good laugh, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when did you realize you had a special talent?
It was my junior year of high school when I really found out comedy was for me. All my life I've been making people laugh since I was in second grade.
Right.
Me and my homeboy Adrian, K9, you know, he got an interview coming up next, tune into that. Me and him, we was the funniest throughout middle school. Like, so, but junior year is when I really found myself.
So what was your perspective on school? Mainly high school. What were you thinking when you were going through high school?
Honestly, I didn't know where I was going in life because school was never my niche. It was never my niche, bro. I always had bad grades.
Mr. Adam?
Yeah. You remember that math class we had? We didn't do no work, but he still passed us with a B.
Mr. Adam, my nigga.
That's a real one. Salute to you, Mr. Adams, because if it weren't for you, nigga, I probably would have fucking failed high school. But yeah, man, school wasn't for me, bro. By now I'm in college, you know, I really got focused. I got that tunnel vision now, so I take school a lot more serious now.
What do you want to do in school?
Major in physical therapy.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself 2 to 5 years from now?
Hopefully, being able to make profit from my talent.
Okay, yeah, I see that happening almost now.
Appreciate that, bro. But that's why I really hope within the 2 to 5 years, making the world loud, basically, on a bigger platform.
And what do you hope that you can inspire the youth through your comedy?
Man, yes, bro. Cause like, a wise man once said, I watched this dude named Charleston White. You know, he a controversial dude, but he said there's one thing that I can't agree with. He who control images control minds. And that's what you know what I'm saying, man?
The news.
Yeah, and I feel like if you give a good image to the youth, give a good example for the youth to look at, they will follow that. And you know, hopefully, because the youth is the future, bro. They everything. And if you mold and shape their minds to positive, you know what I'm saying? It can make the world a better place. So yeah, much stuff.
Okay. So will you use your comedy to approach world problems, or will you address that behind the scenes?
Nah, man. I remember one time I used my gift, comedy, to get almost stop me from getting locked up because it was about my junior year of high school. Some old friends of mine, and we got pulled over with like a zap, right? And I can't remember verbatim the jokes I was saying, but I was cracking jokes with the officers and stuff, and that kind of let us get off the hook. Okay. And so, you know what I'm saying, uplifted the mood and everything like that. So I definitely use comedy in like, you know, real world problems, most definitely.
Okay, so you said earlier that basically laughter and comedy was like your coping mechanism. So did you have any
besides
trauma?
God, yeah.
Besides God? Okay, so you leaned on God?
Yeah.
All right.
So I just got close to him this year, so yeah.
All right, that's good. All right, I got it. So what part of St. Louis would you consider home? Or are you from St. Louis?
Yeah, I'm from, but I feel like where my roots is, my deep-seated roots is Ferguson, most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely Ferguson, Missouri. Much love to Ferguson. Shout out to Ferguson. And hopefully when I do make it, you know, uplift the community.
No, there is no hopefully. You're making it.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Okay. What's some goals you have after your success though? After the big bang?
To change the world, basically. Make the world a better place. You know, just help my community out.
Okay.
Hopefully make some changes, man. That's my biggest goal. That's my biggest goal for real. Make some changes, positive changes.
Who do you consider your family, or who's in your circle? Who are you gonna reach out to after the big hit?
The people that was with me before I made it, basically. My blood family, K9.
Okay.
anybody who basically just really believed in me and supported me from the jump, like right when I started with this.
Okay.
You know.
Was there any role models in your life that you would want to shout out right now?
My mom.
Okay.
Stephanie Hunter, I love you. That woman.
That's a stand-up dude.
Yeah, my mom. That's my biggest role model. She had me when she was 16 years old.
Okay.
And I know that's a lot to to withhold at a young age. You still a kid. Yeah, you still a kid. You know, you only 16. And you know, with my TTs as well. Shout out my TT Corman, my TT Erica, and my grandmother Julianne Jones. I was raised by all women.
Okay.
And them women is the one who helped shape and mold me to become the young man I am today. And
that's good, man.
Yeah. So they're my role models growing up.
So do you have any siblings that you were close to, or?
I got 2 little cousins. By my TT's daughters I just named, but we so close I don't even look at them as cousins, so I kind of label them as my siblings. So yeah.
Okay.
One 11 years old and the other 4 years old.
You talked about how you grew up with a lot of women in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So you had no father figure?
Nah.
Okay.
Not for real. No.
Did that give you any trauma growing up?
Yeah, most def.
Okay.
And still, you know, I'm only 19, so I'm still trying to figure out how to be a man.
Yeah.
But you know, growing, I didn't have that guidance that a lot of people with fathers did.
And they take advantage.
Yeah, and like sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I'd be like, you know, somebody with a father, I'd be like, damn man, I wish I, you know what I'm saying, growing up, yeah, it left a lot of trauma on me as a kid. You know, I had to fight a lot of battles on my own, learn from a lot of my own mistakes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I don't regret it though, because it shaped and molded me to the young man that I am today. So yeah.
Okay,
sure.
That's good. Okay, now you are very talented in your skits.
Appreciate that.
So, did you have any comedic inspirations growing up?
Yeah. Well, not growing up. My junior year is when I started having inspiration, because that's when I really fell in love with comedy. I would say Ha Davis, for sure. Like when I first started this comedy stuff, I would always do the thoughts, you know, thoughts when you do this. Mm-hmm. And he was my inspiration with that. That's why I got a lot of my skits from Ha Davis. Shout out to you, man. He one of my biggest inspirations for sure.
So in school, would you consider yourself a class clown, or was that later in life? Man,
I was always a class from second grade. From a 9-year-old, 8-year-old kid. Mm-hmm. I graduated high school, man. I've always been the class clown. Yep.
Okay. Now you talked about how earlier in the interview that comedy was like medicine for people who need it, who's depressed, who's feeling down. Mm-hmm. Now, would you say that laughter was a way of getting attention? Like, you know, a lot of people struggle with mental health in the black community, and they never address that. So would you say that was your way of taking your own dose, or getting attention?
Making people laugh is just, it makes me feel good inside, man. Like being able to see, it helped me a lot. Well, it helped me cope with a lot of things. Just, I crack a joke and I just see a smirk on somebody's face. Like, I just love making people laugh, and that besides God, that has been an escape for me, making people laugh. Yeah, that's definitely an antidote, yeah.
So putting a smile on people's face made you smile. Okay. So you would joke around with your family?
Yeah, man, I joke with my family all day, every day. We got that bond. We join on each other all day. I got that bond with my family, yeah.
So if you could do a movie role with 5 comedians, who would it be? Like stand-up comedians.
Stand-up.
Not in order.
Okay, I'll say Martin Lawrence.
Okay.
Cat Williams.
Okay, yeah, he's a good one.
It's Cat Williams. Dave Chappelle. Kevin Hart. And I'm trying to think of that last one. I want to say Eddie Murphy.
That is a legend.
Yeah.
I'm not even going back. Could we slightly go back to school? All right. So, did you use women or anything other than religion and comedy as an escape during school or after school?
Well, before I had my major injury, it was basketball. Okay. Yeah, I was a I was a real fan of basketball. I loved basketball. That was my second escape until I hurt myself senior year and tore my ACL on the summer league team. We was going against what was it? I think it was East or Central. One of them.
Hazelwood East, Hazelwood.
Yeah,
Central.
it was one of them, and I tore my ACL. But yeah, basketball was like one of my escapes as well. Mm-hmm.
So did you feel like there was a lot of, I don't want to say deriding, but like a lot of favoritism in these sports at this school you went to? Did you feel like you actually got noticed for your value at school?
It's all about politics, man. It's gonna be politics with anything you do.
That's facts.
And I think politics played a major role in Panville sports, politics, and who you know, and if you was the coach favorite. So
that's facts.
yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna say too much, but you read between the lines of what I'm getting at. Yeah.
So was it a love or hate relationship with these coaches?
Yeah, I would say Coach Bryant. No. And the thing is, shout out to Coach Bryant. I respect him, but me being, I was 15 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I really didn't know much. I was like, man, why he always on my back? Why he, but me not knowing that he was trying to push me into becoming a better man. But, I was a naive teenager at the time.
Facts.
And I think not having a father figure impacted that. So, like, who this man is trying to tell me how to live my life? It played into that. But,
okay.
Yeah, I think, yeah. So, yeah, shout out to Coach Bryant.
Okay, a good conscience and a bad conscience. Did you ever think of, getting into the streets and doing what your family told you not to do?
See, getting to the streets, that was never on my mind. I never had that mentality of being a street dude, street guy. I would say, I did grow up in Ferguson, Badport, but I think what kept me out of that environment, I was in the environment, what kept me out of the streets was basketball.
Okay.
Before I was always that kid in the neighborhood that was known with the basketball, you know what I'm saying?
So sports in a way saved you
getting
into that.
Yeah, most definitely.
So do you feel like it's the environment or it's the mindset?
I would say it's the environment, and your culture plays a big part of who you go become in life.
Okay. Yeah.
In your environment. I don't know if you're familiar with nature versus nurture.
Yeah, nature versus nurture.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It's true. I believe in it 100%. I believe in it 100%. Nature. Nature was
That's all psychological.
Yeah, that's all psychological and how you was born,
how you were brought up.
And but I was nurtured. My family nurtured me into not being a hood type of guy. It was always school, always focus on your basketball. So that was my nurture. But yeah.
So you said you had full faith in so you're a Christian.
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
You had a full faith in Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
You say junior year, right? The start of junior year?
No, it was this year that I got close to God.
Okay.
No, I say summer of 2020, mid-summer of 2020 is when I started getting close to God and stuff like that.
Okay, that's good. And what's your thoughts on the dating scene of today? Like, what would you think of these thoughts and these OnlyFans type of
man,
girls?
It's different, man. This day and age, it's social media. If you ask me, social media put these stipulations on how a relationship should be. Mm-hmm. It dictates how your relationship should be. And that's one thing me and my girlfriend, Jane Cuss, I love you. That's one thing we never That's one thing we never do. We never let social media mold our relationship and dictate how we should.
Goals.
Hell no. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think social media is really kind of fucking up the dating scene, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's tarnishing people's perspective on dating.
Yeah.
So how would you feel? What do you think about Netflix and chill? Have you ever partaked in that? Still watching?
Man, you probably gonna have to cut this off if you're watching this. Yeah, kind of did.
Oh, okay. You partaking in that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in the day.
So